All right, so now that we got the coffee, let's get into this week's weekly training recap. So if you've been following the channel for some time, then you know this week started off the same as it has every other week. High bar squats, where we had 2 sets of 5 at 415 pounds. How did they move? Well, honestly, they look good. They felt like I took a dump in my pants every set. Like it felt like crap, just to be honest. I am at a pretty high fatigue level right now for me. Maybe some other athletes show fatigue, signs of fatigue in other ways. I show signs of fatigue and I don't really show it, but I feel it. That's all I can tell you. All right, so after the high bar squats, we move on to day number 2, and in day number 2 we have competition bench press. This was 2 sets of 5 at 240 pounds, and this was pretty much a joke. It moved really, really well, even though this day was the day that like the spotter from the last weekly training recap video was in the gym, and he caused all kinds of chaos. He actually said to me, like verbatim, "I'm going to troll you for the rest of your life." / I'm gonna make sure you never work out at this gym again. Evidently, I really made him angry. All right, then we move on to day number 3. In day number 3, we had pause squats and pause deadlifts. Now, what we were supposed to do was 5 sets of 2 on pause squats at 415 pounds. What ended up happening was doing 4 sets of 2 at 415 pounds, and it's just because the amount of fatigue that I'm feeling is way greater than what Joe wants me to feel, and so he said as a precaution, let's back off a set. And then he also dropped 2 sets out of my deadlift, so I was supposed to do 8 sets of 2 on pause deadlifts at 440 pounds. We ended up doing 6 sets of 2 at 440 pounds on the pause deadlifts. Everything moved pretty well. I am really fatigued. I am feeling definitely ready to tackle this mock meet coming up on February 18th. Remember, that is what we're prepping for. It is not an official meet. So let me explain what a mock meet is. It is basically putting yourself in the scenario of an official meet without being at an official meet. And this is great for a lot of things. One, you get to kind of test your 1RMs in a meet standard. And then number 2 is it's free. Like, it doesn't cost me anything to do a mock meet. How many of you out there would like it if I created like a mock meet for everyone, and you just like peaked for it, and then you kind of like submitted your results, and we like put together a video of you guys lifting, showing off, you know, your 1RMs and all of that kind of stuff, and we did it as kind of like this like online thing. And then like we picked winners based off of weight classes and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm thinking that sounds pretty cool. What if we did that? And I know the strength athlete has done that before in the past, so I might talk with them and see, you know, how they thought that went and all of that kind of stuff. Because I think that'd be kind of cool, and it gives you guys an idea of what it would be like at a meet, and I would explain like the rules verbatim so that no one messes up. So yeah, all right, let's move on. Day number 4. Day number 4, we have 8 sets of 2 at 250 pounds. 250 on the bar. These moved insanely well. I shot this entire thing with my iPhone. Funny story, the spotter was there again at this gym. Told the manager that I was filming. The manager came up, said, "You cannot film in this gym if you want to continue to be a member." And I said, "That's cool, I'll just film on my cell phone." He said, "You're not allowed to use your cell phone." Bruh. You can't say that. Like, you can't ban someone from using a cell phone. But nonetheless, everything's filmed on my cell phone because he wouldn't let me film on my camera. Now granted, I've been there for 2 years. They haven't said a single word to me until that night. So I guess the spotter is living up to his word, saying that basically I'll never work out at that gym, which is cool. And if the gym gives me any more crap for that, then they're going to lose both Christina and myself, because we're not going to go back there. I'm not going to pay my money to people that don't want to see people succeed or better themselves lifting wise and all of that kind of stuff. I'm just not for that. And if that's Lifetime Fitness, if that's you and that's what you believe in and wholeheartedly, then that's on you. If you don't want to see people succeed or really lift weights or really progress on their lifts or on their training or, you know, physically, that's cool. But that's basically all my channel is about. So there's that. Rant over. Let's get on to day 5. Day 5, we had basically testing openers. So this was the squat opener. Squat opener was set at 485 pounds. I shot just shy of that at 480 pounds. And it was just because squats were feeling pretty good at this moment. And so what I wanted, I knew I was gonna, like 485 would have been super easy. So I shot 480, hit it, and then I jumped. And I went up to 495 pounds and got it. And it moved pretty easily. Supposed to be a 7.5 RPE. Feel-wise, it was a 7.5 RPE. From the looks of it, it was probably not. By most of your standards, the RPE is probably relatively low. Just remember, it's rate of perceived exertion, meaning like how it feels, not how it looks. Yeah. So there's that. All right, and then we move on to the last day of my programming, which is day number 6, or today, the day you're seeing this video, on Saturday, the 11th. And the goal was to test my opener in bench press, and there were 2 options. Basically a light option, a heavy option, and then a heaviest option. Well, technically, so there are 3 options for my openers. There's a light, a go-to, a golden, and then like a heavy. So if everything is just feeling super well, let's go with this. So warming up, things weren't feeling insanely well, but they weren't feeling insanely bad either. And we ended up hitting 309 pounds as my opener. Now, in 2016, my last meet, which was Raw Nationals, that was in October. Okay, I started working with Joe shortly after that meet. And now my opening attempt on bench is 309 pounds. What? That's crazy. Joe, you're a magician. But yeah, felt really good. Then we backed off and did 2 sets of 4 at 245 pounds, which I did not film because hype level, I'm an idiot, and all 3 of the batteries for this camera were dead. So I have no footage from that. Then we move on to competition deadlift, and this is just a 1x1 at 90% of my previous 1 rep max. So it was 495 pounds. That was a joke. And then it was supposed to be a back off for 4 reps at 430 pounds. I didn't film that just because it's kind of difficult to film on my cell phone and use my cell phone for music and use my cell phone for social media, which is why it really annoyed me when that guy told me I couldn't film my camera. It just makes things really complicated for a YouTuber. So yeah, that being said, this training week, amazing. Super excited. I feel super ready for this meet. I think Joe agrees with me. We've been kind of talking back and forth a lot here lately, and I'm really excited for this mock meet. I am going to live stream this meet, so if you guys will head over to Facebook, follow the Muscular Nerd page, because we are going to stream live on that bad boy for the mock meet, and we're basically just going to stream the different attempts. Yeah, comment if you would rather me stream the entire thing and just like talk to you guys in between sets or something, like in between like attempts or something like that, or if you would rather me just stream the individual lifts themselves, or if you don't care and you would rather just see a YouTube video. Yeah, comment that below, those 3 options. So it's basically like taking a poll, and we'll kind of get what everyone's thinking and put it all together. So yeah. But that being said, Facebook is linked on my YouTube channel, so if you click off of this video and go directly to my channel where you see that super sweet banner, if you click the thing that over on the side, the little Facebook, the clickable one, not the one on the banner that's over here, but the clickable one over here, then it'll take you to my page. You just click the like button and follow so that you get notifications when I do go live and all that kind of stuff. And maybe we'll go live stream. It depends on what the comments say here. But that was this week. It felt really good. I feel really, really fatigued. And hopefully, you know, next week is basically just testing openers. I think I'm lifting like 2 days. So hopefully after getting all of that rest, getting some extra sleep, different stuff like that, we'll be good to go and we will kill this mock meet. February 18th, 2017, will I total 1,500 pounds? Tune in to find out.
It's lonely at the top, I'm tired of having company. So while you busy trying to fit in, I'ma stand out and view my life through this lens to see how it